Hey there, Scorpio. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is a reading for the month of March 2024. This is a general reading, monthly overview essentially, and it's not going to resonate with every single Scorpio. If something does resonate, maybe that information is for you, and if it doesn't, better luck next time. If you'd like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com and I will get in touch with you from there. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, and comment if you choose to. Okay. So, Scorpio, we have for your overall energy for March 2024 as the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups can be really nice energy. It's often about nostalgia, children, family, good memories, good thoughts of connections that we have. This can also talk about connections that are very prominent in our lives. Most people that we gel with and that we continue with in this life are oftentimes going to be those of soulmate energy, But here, this can also talk about connections with people who you have that undeniable connection with. There's something undeniable about that we have to take notice. So there is that coming through here as your overall. Your oracle card energy is the thinker. The thinker in this card, this does talk about strategical thinking, planning, devising some sort of master plan on how you're going to carry something out here. This could be you, this could be somebody that you're dealing with, okay? As far as your approach to this month, your suggested approach or your action in this month, we have the Page of Cups. This is very warm. It's very open, endearing. It's kind. It's wanting to exchange and express niceness. It can be an energy of emotional communication. It can be the beginnings of some sort of emotional connection. It can even be a situation where perhaps you're just being emotionally available to somebody so they can express themselves and you can just be a bit of a sounding board. There's a lot of different things that come with the Page of Cups, but oftentimes that's going to be, communication messages from others. So this may be from others or from you. So this may be a situation where you're extending your energy out towards another person. Okay. Very warm, very kind, nurturing in a way. When it comes to your communications, you have the King of Wands here. King of Wands, Aries, Leo. What's the other one? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Either way, this can be a masculine energy. This can be somebody who either you find very attractive or maybe they just have a lot of get up and go about them. This can be somebody who's taking charge though. And I do want to say that because under the thinker, we do have the King of Wands. And I feel here, he's got he's got one whole gadget thing here, and he's got multiple things like an iron, or this is a scrubber, toilet scrubber, mop, rake. Like, it feels like this is here to clean things up in one fell swoop. So how do we go about doing that? Is that your energy when are you trying to communicate to other people that your intention is to clean things up in a situation, in a connection? Are you having communication coming from someone that is trying to clear and clean something up in one fell swoop? That's kind of a lot to ask though, So I guess I want to say make sure that if you are the one communicating here, Scorpio, be mindful to not rush through things. Be mindful to have all of your points of consideration, conversation all kind of laid out so that you don't miss anything, And if you're receiving communication from somebody, it feels like they are going to be in the position of needing to be very careful about how they communicate what they do. They want to scrutinize the way that they communicate with something here for you, so nothing gets missed. That's what I'm feeling. It's like we want to make sure that nothing is getting missed here, okay? For your energy with For your energy with your health energy, you have the Page of Wands in reverse. This can be a little bit of a frustrating card just because this can talk about where your energy is down. You don't have like that oomph, the get up and go. Some of you may be depressed. Some of you may be also highly, highly stressed out. So your energy is very easily spent. Either way, for some of you, it feels like there's a lot of needing to get your mojo back in some ways. For some of you, this also may be a situation where we might need to like pay attention to hormone levels or like certain levels in your body. Are we vitamin deficient? You know, is our I want to say levothyroxine, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Thyroid, is that down? You know, are our nutrients down? You know, it's like where are we deficient is essentially what I'm trying to say. It feels like we don't have the oomph to get up and go again, and we may need to see a specialist about that, or you may just need to secure time for yourself that you can find some peace and do that inner healing. You know, allow for that meditation to happen. Be kind to yourself and create some space for you. When it comes to your work, your job, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's in reverse. So for some of you, you may be dissatisfied with your job. Some of you may be working for family. You may be, maybe the connection that you have with your boss is more like family than not, you know, or maybe the connection with everybody there is kind of like a small family. Either way, it feels like some of you may be exhausted by what's going on there, or maybe it's not feeding you on an emotional level, but you're staying out of either politeness, kindness, some level of obligation. It's important that you really put your energy towards yourself at this time, Scorpio, so that you can have a better outcome, especially if some of you are already dealing with a certain level of burnout. Okay, this feels like burnout to me. I know this is Lebanon, but it feels like some of you may be drinking excessive amounts of coffee to just keep afloat. Be mindful about that. Okay. Here in your love energy, you have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is upright. But I do want to mention the Knight of Wands when it comes to love. It can be a little bit sporadic, a little fly by the seat of your pants, not something that really lasts, okay? There may be a deep connection with somebody, but it's all about like fireworks and explosions, and then that kind of fizzles really quick. So for those of you who are out there dating, you know, just be prepared that you may have very, very strong connections with people, but it may fizzle out just as fast as it started. For those of you who are in relationships, marriages already, something established, it's likely that you might need to think outside of the box in your connection. It's likely that you may need to infuse your relationship with some sort of like a bit of fun randomness, a bit of devil may care type of energy. Think outside of the box and achieve things that you typically wouldn't do. Go seek out things that you wouldn't typically do with your partner. I feel that that has a way of creating memories and rebuilding things here. Give it thought. Give a lot of energy and thought to it. And surprise your partner. I feel like there's a need for surprise here, though. For some of you also, too, I do want to say some of you might be experiencing or experimenting with some sort of like, I don't want to say psychedelic, but maybe, or some sort of natural type of, I don't know, you know, whatever. I mean, something that gets you out of your head and gets you into a more connected space with one another is what I want to say. It feels here, Scorpio, that you guys have, maybe for those of you who are in relationships, it's needing to break out a little bit outside of the box. You know, here it feels like we need to reinfuse this connection with a little more excitement and a little more kind of like, well, tearing things down so they can be looked at differently, changed, approached in a completely different and fresh way. And so stagnancy doesn't persist. That's what I want to say. So I don't know if this helps anybody, but I hope it does. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, go ahead and reach out to me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care, Scorpio. Bye.